Over the past few years, Telluride High School has morphed into a place full of cliques, judgment, and elitism. Walking through our halls, the tension grows with each step. You feel judgment surrounding you, and as our student population increases, the comfort diminishes. A sudden influx of Latino students has now made the issue more apparent, though the root of the problem has been here for years. The administration has decided that they need to step in and fix the Latino-Caucasian separation. But what about the judgments and non-communal actions amongst the entire high school? We are now forced to confront the impacts that judgment and elitism spur. It is not blatant or out in the open, but much more subtle. People don't even acknowledge the existence of others, let alone give passing nods or smiles to peers. The administration and students know what's happening, but the opinions differ widely on what we should do to fix it. This is a look into our predicament and the challenges this school as a community faces.
What is your general take on how intolerance plays into our culture and its interactions in the school?
I think there's still cliques. You know, there's like the jocks, and if you're not a jock or you're not a partier, you don't get loaded on weekends, that's a problem. You feel kind of ostracized.
Oh, I think the people in this school are very intolerant of differences in each other, but it's more of a verbal abuse sort of thing than it is physical attacks here.
Most of our population is very active. They're skiers, they're snowboarders, you know, they're mountain climbers. It's an active community, as you know. The kids who transfer in here from other places, not all of them are svelte. You know, they're not these great shapes. They're not necessarily athletes. And so here they really stand out, and I think they feel uncomfortable.
There's like not as many interactions between cliques that there could be, but there's no actual like bullying going on. But there's just a lot of tension.
So we're dealing with extreme judgments from peer to peer, dismissing one another due to looks and origin, as well as allowing the differences in one another to split us apart, encouraging cliques, rather than letting the diversity give us culture and freedom.
Well, I don't think they should be best friends immediately, but I think that people could like do better about greeting people or just like making them feel acknowledged.
I think we're a very homogenized community. We're pretty much white.
We got our cliques. You go with your crew and they go with theirs, and that's how it is. And we don't care if they want to chill with you, and cool. But it's not like we go up to them and ask them, you want to chill after school and stuff. It's not like they come to us either. Hispanics sit with each other at lunch tables. We Hispanics eat lunch. We Hispanics hang out. White kids eat lunch. The white kids hang out.
If it was intentional separation because of those differences, I think it would be a bad thing and it would need to be fixed. But I think the fact that everyone has their different groups of friends and there's no real bad intentions there, then it's okay. Friendships are friendships, they shouldn't be fake.
What do you think that the white community thinks about you Latinos?
That we're cholos and
That we're like
gangsters.
Yeah.
But some of the other students might be like, they kind of think they're a little upper.
Better than us.
Elitist.
Yeah. That we don't want to like come to school and all that.
Like we don't put no effort and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Feels
Just
like that.
came here, like we didn't want to.
Sometimes it feels like you're trying to avoid us because, I don't know, they're afraid a little bit.
Do you believe it is the school's job to try to help integrate social separations also?
Yes, I very definitely do.
That would piss more people off than bring us together.
I think beyond academics, there's a lot of other skills that we want our kids to leave the school with. To be able to mediate their differences with all types of people in different walks of life.
With Hispanic guys, they already don't like having for like the Spanish class goes to the ESL class and they do a commingle. They already don't like that.
If providing structured circumstances in which both cultures come together doesn't fly with the students, where is this integration going to take place?
Kids join together in perhaps non-structured circumstances like chorus or volleyball or soccer or cheer or clubs or a whole host of other kinds of things where commonality just begins to seem the natural kind of thing. People start talking, they realize that, gosh, you're going through pretty much the same kind of thing I am. 2 years from now, we can have an entirely different culture in this school. Kids being kind to each other, irrespective of age group, irrespective of color, irrespective of language, just a sense of community.
I would hope that in future years they'll get that Latino voice on student council and be able to really be part of the solution as well. In the kindergarten through like the 6th grade, the achievement of our kids, our minority students, outpace the achievement of our regular students. And then in the high school, not only was it plateauing, but in many cases going down, the achievement of our Latino kids.
There's a lot of kids, they like ESL class because it is easier. But a lot of kids too feel like they're treated like they're stupid. Because when they're in ESL, I got a friend, I'm not gonna say names, but he says, he knows English real well, I know him. He knows how to read English, write English real good. They still gotta read 1st grade books because he's in ESL. Right?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is, man.
They get in trouble if you guys don't all get along. Like, she's Mexican, and she gets in trouble because she tries to be with white people, and so they get her.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we exclude her from the rest
right,
of us.
you exclude her because she has white friends. No, but the thing is, okay, say there was a person who's Latino, we all know who we're talking about, that you personally don't like, right? If you were at this school, would you have anything to do with her normally? No, but do you have to because you're of the same culture?
Kind of.
Or you could get beaten up, you know, punched in the face over at the store, you know?
Totally here by the way.
So, yeah.
Seems we've only began to tip the iceberg.
I don't think these problems, as they relate to the Telluride school system, are beyond our capacity to resolve them. We simply must.
Cliques and separations are parts of all cultures. When interests aren't shared amongst a group of people, they don't hang out. They'll be with whom they're most comfortable, so naturally, Spanish speakers will be friends with Spanish speakers. But when some Latinos try and bring this dream of equality to reality, they may be ostracized by their own culture for branching out, just like any other person would from a clique when they branch out. This movie isn't supposed to make you think our school is full of racism and segregation, or that this is a problem acute to THS. It's just a factor of human nature. This issue might just be a part of who we are. Take a look in the mirror and see if you're judging unfairly.